ago, it was electric, and now the air just left the building.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. To a poor punt, it bounces and goes out of bounds at the 35. The offense will have great field position. The offense is set up with excellent field position. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. After the play, we'll get a stoppage here. There's an injured Sooner down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Powering through. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Clearly a long way to go, but you can't have a better start than this offense just had. Take advantage of good field position right down the field, and they draw first blood here.
And Chris, as we talked about, it's so important in these big games to establish early momentum, get an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they were able to do. Credit that field position as well. Not a short drive, but they're able to capitalize and stick it in the end zone.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
Well, no one's going to be upset at your aggressive nature as a head coach if you are successful on these 2-point plays. But when you can't get in, that's when everyone starts to wonder, why are you going for these 2-point plays?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. The recovery team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Makes the grab. It's Jones. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Well, no surprise on third down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust. And clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game.
He's in the clear. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And it's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they've been able to establish the passing game, but I still think it's important that they run the football and stay balanced. They're going to need to do that the rest of this game.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Can he get there on the ground? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
Offense facing second and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Oregon. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Oregon offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. Got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's reeled in. It's McCown. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
No way to run up the middle.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First down and 10 now. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's got a crease. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. They'll go hurry up here.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. QB keeper all the way. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Oklahoma! To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the 3rd quarter with another drive?
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, this is going to haunt him the rest of the game. Wide open down the field. The only thing that you cannot do as a quarterback is overthrow this player. You've got to underthrow him, if anything. You've got to get the completion down the field. A big play almost always leads to a score, and here they're going to miss out.
Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, first down. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. they'll get him down that time. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
Hunt over the middle. It's Hoffman. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Love. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
Well, that's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still losing by 5. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's McCown. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's McCown. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Took contact on the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
They're going to run it here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Chris, we sit with these coaches every single week, and what do they tell us? Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game, and this quarterback has just not played well. Already thrown 2 picks in this game, and now again, the ball is in harm's way. I understand he's trying to force things down the field, be aggressive, but man, you cannot
Third down, out of the shotgun. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And second and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down.
That's a really good decision. You don't want to take a sack, Chris. If the coverage is great, he just throws the ball away. Now you've got third down. Look for your best player right here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. And out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And that one's straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking into the clear. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to scramble now. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this defense is totally locked in right now, and they understand where this quarterback is trying to go with the football. He's making poor decisions, and they're making him pay. 2 straight interceptions on back-to-back series for this group. They're doing a marvelous job.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
The pass rush closing in. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth.
Chris, this is a disappointing attempt here on third down. You'd love to have a shot to move the chains. You don't want to throw the football away. However, as a quarterback, you do have to protect. You've got to protect your team and the entirety of the game situation. Sometimes, even on third down, it's not terrible to burn the ball.
So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. That puts them back on top.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense, Chris. That's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. 5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Keep it on the ground. They lost the football near the goal line. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. And the pressure's on. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Look out, he's in the clear.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After the play, we'll get a stoppage here. There's an injured Sooner down. Their senior running back could be a crucial loss. We'll see if Holly can get an update soon. Here's the second down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Design quarterback run. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Sooners. The quarterback takes it in himself. Looks like a design run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage.
This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Oklahoma Sooners against the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us from the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
The Sooners head coach told me here in the pregame, this team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Returner decides to field it. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. They're going to the air on the first play. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Catch is made down the middle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Wow, they're wasting no time going for the jugular here. First snap of the game, and they're taking a big shot down the field. You love the aggressive nature of the play caller. Clearly all week they saw this in the game plan, the opportunity to take a shot early in the game, and they do it right off the bat.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Here comes the rush. The pass rush gets home.
What a response from this defense. They give up the explosive play on the previous snap and come right back and get to the quarterback, create a negative play, and put him behind schedule. That's exactly what you need to do, in particular, after they generated some momentum with that big play.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, trying to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
Snags a good throw. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Moves out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
This defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on third down, in particular leading to fourth and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
And he's got it, no problem. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Bringing it out, it's McCown. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Crucial third down play after that completion. He keeps it on a design run. Got an opening here. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He barrels into the end zone.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run-pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sooners. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush.
This offensive line is just getting beat up. What a great pass rush. Again, they've already sacked the quarterback a couple of times in this game, and you can tell that's now affecting the way that he's playing, his timing, what he's...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know it's going to have their ears pinned back. You're in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Standing and delivering a downfield shot, fitting in the mold, Joel, of that classic Big Ten pocket quarterback.
The sturdy,
deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. A deep shot for the score. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's McCown. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Contact as he let the ball go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. He steps out at the 10. A takeaway that sets up his offense in great position.
This is a really poor decision by this quarterback. He can't force the football in this field position. Not only does he force it, but it gets picked off. And now the defense is able to set up their offense with great field position. As an offense, you got to capitalize here. Short field, ball needs to go to the end zone.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. How about the starting field position? They begin with first and goal. Oh, the pocket collapsing. The ball is picked off. And midfield. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, this is worst-case scenario for an offense to